Mhm. Mm. Mhm.
Hello,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So you hear me?
Yeah,
Everything is good.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me before we really start our exercise or
Not
anything
really.
you?
I did it with Xavier yesterday, and he said you guys did it like today, 3 p.m.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think we got a, a taste of it.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Do you
Sounds
need
good.
my like makeup client's name? I think we need to make up someone in role play. And yesterday I asked Xavier what did he like want me to call him in the role play. Do you need that, or you just want to
Well,
ask me?
since you filled in the questionnaire
Mm-hmm.
with your real name, I think I'd rather go with your real name, like your
Okay,
real name.
sure, sure.
Yeah. Um, okay, then I'm gonna start now.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take a big intake. Hello.
Do you record it? Do you record it?
Sorry.
Do you start recording?
Yeah, it started recording right
Okay.
away.
Okay. I
Yes.
didn't see the
Uh,
notification. That's okay.
yeah.
Sorry
But
to interrupt.
actually, you reminded me that I need to put the timer on. So as soon as I put the timer on, then we're really starting. And I'm gonna put a timer for 30 minutes.
Mhm.
And that way, like we're supposed to do no more than 50 minutes. So I'm gonna try to wrap this in, well, no, 35 minutes. And then
Mhm.
that will give us 5-10 minutes to finish the session.
Sure,
Sounds okay?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so 35 minutes. Mhm. Okay. Hi, welcome,
Hi.
and thank you for joining me.
Thank you. How are you today?
S- I'm okay. Thank you for asking me. I'm supposed to be the one asking you. So actually, I wanted to ask you to start, because I want to make sure that I pronounce your name correctly.
Mhm.
Um, so you said it's Hill, the first,
Yeah.
and should I call you Hill Shuen, or like
Um,
is it, or just Hill?
just here is okay. Yeah, just easier
Okay.
for everyone.
Okay. Would you mind telling me just once or twice the full name so that I know that I can try to pronounce it properly?
Yeah, thanks for asking. My name is Hiu Shun Choi.
Shen Shui.
Hiu Shun Choi.
Hugh Chen Chen. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So more like
So it's
less
yeah,
Hill, more like Hugh.
yeah, Hiu.
Okay. Okay. Hugh. Shren. So the U in the middle, you like for the second name, you barely pronounce it.
Shun a little bit.
Shen. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you pronounce quite well.
Okay. And Choi.
Yeah.
Choi. Okay, I'll try. If I don't say it properly, or like
Yeah.
just don't hesitate to tell me. I
Yeah.
want you to feel that I'm like using your name,
Yeah,
basically.
thank you.
So that was the first thing. And so I'm saying Hugh Chuan, Yu Xuan, or just Hugh.
Just here should be fine. Yeah, because
Okay,
to make it easier, I just ask my colleague also call me just here.
sounds good. So I'll do that. And then I want to introduce myself a bit. So my name is Elise. I'm a student psychotherapist. As you can hear, I have a bit of an accent. I'm originally from
It's okay for
France.
me.
Yeah. Well, we're both immigrants.
Yeah.
So I'm originally from France, which makes it easy because we're both immigrants. If you don't understand the way I pronounce something, you're gonna ask me, and same way around. Like it's easy. We're both using a language that's not our native language. So sometimes we
Mhm.
need clarifications.
Yeah, sure.
Um, and then I'm someone who practices ACT. And
Mhm.
so basically it can be summed up with like accept your thoughts and values, be present, choose a valued direction, and take action, which after reading
Mhm.
your intake questionnaire, I feel like makes a lot of sense for maybe what you're going through. But this is only based on your intake questionnaire. So we're gonna
Mhm.
chat and see if it really makes sense. And then so everything that we say between each other is completely
Mhm.
confidential to this room, except there are a few rules that to breaking confidentiality. First, since I'm a student psychotherapist, my supervisor will review this, or I will chat with her about this interview, and so
Mhm.
like well, I will talk to her about your issues. So, but that's only to become a better counselor for you. And then the other three big risks of confidentiality being broken is if I become aware that you are at risk of harming yourself or harming someone else, like really hard, like I'm talking about like killing or really injury, then I will need to report this for your protection. If I become aware that someone you know, but a child you know, is being abused, this is, or dependent, like a vulnerable person is being abused, then I will need also to report that. And then in case the court of law asks for my files, then I will also have to share those files. In all of those instances, I will, of course, confer with you, let you know. We will discuss all of this. So considering all of all of this information, are you okay to keep going with our therapy session right now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Okay. Um, So, and just going quickly in this session, because it is an in-text session, and will be a bit more directive and talk more than I usually do, just to get the broadest understanding of yourself and your context and your lived experience so that I can support you as best as I can. So I just want to assure you that in the future, I won't ask as many questions and not be as directive as today. Yeah. So any questions?
No, it's fine. Thank
You're
you.
good? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, then, can you tell me what brings you here today?
Well, like recently, I feel like a little bit in a low mood.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I perform myself quite well.
Mm-hmm.
I did well in my schoolwork and I handle my daily life like quite independently. But I noticed myself like during weekend I have kind of low mood and I have like lack of motivation to perform the things I used to do during weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I seldom meet with my friend and also sometimes I forgot to do the housework. I just lie there and like scroll over the phone and I call it a day. And I used to like cooking too, but like recently I um just lost interest to cook. And sometimes I just buy takeout and yeah, or eat some random things. So yeah, I think that's bothered me a bit. So I decided to make use of my company insurance to maybe find someone to talk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seems like you've been struggling with just finding some meaning or something to do that feels meaningful and that motivates you.
I mean, cognitively, I do think my job is meaningful, and I do know cooking and meeting with friends are meaningful for me. And I like to keep my house clean too, but it's kind of like lack of motivation. I just don't want to move.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and times just like go by and I did nothing for the day and sometimes I got frustrated or my house I will feel like stressed because like sometimes my housemate will say, "Oh, you didn't do the housework this week," but we supposed to share the work, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it like bothered me a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, and so so you mentioning your housemate, so you're living with someone?
Yeah, I'm living with two housemates. We rent a um townhouse in Markham.
Mm-hmm.
So each of us have our own space, so it doesn't bother me that much. And sometimes we talk and chat. Maybe we hang out during weekend too. So
Okay. Would you consider them your friends?
yeah, they're friends.
Okay. And on your intake, you were saying that you moved here approximately 3 years ago. Have you
Yeah.
lived with them since then?
For the first year, I lived with one of them, and we met the other like housemates, and then we decided to move to a townhouse because before we live in the condo, and
Mm.
when we move to a townhouse we have more spaces, and if like we have guests we can keep them like in the basement and they can like sleep over.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I live with one of them like since I moved here.
Okay. Yeah. So like quite a long-term relationship in terms of
Yeah,
mm,
yeah, we are
mm,
colleagues in Hong Kong. Yeah, so we
mhm.
we know each other back in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Perfect. Okay. And this lack of motivation, is it you say you are interested in cooking, meeting with friends, even like housework, like keeping your house tidy and
Mm,
neat. This lack of motivation you've noticed, how long has it been?
well, I'll say since last year.
Okay. So about 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. There's one thing I forgot. You did check that you were feeling cisgender females. I just want to make sure that I'm using pronouns she, her for you. And that's
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
fine.
forgot to do that at the beginning just to ensure.
No
Okay,
problem.
so
Yeah.
about 12 months, did something happen? Because in your intake too, you said that there was a recent stressful event in your life. Are the
No,
two related or?
well, I really don't know. Like, I met my boyfriend last year, and because he lived quite far away, he lived in Kitchener,
Mm-hmm,
and we seldom got time to meet, so that bothers me a bit.
mm-hmm,
Um, yeah, but our relationship both is fine and we communicate well. When we got time to meet, like we enjoy the time, but sometimes I just feel like being distant with him, and he's busy too, like with his job. Um
mm-hmm,
we do check like, but we do check do text messages, and but sometimes like we only got chances to meet like maybe 1 or 2 times a month.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
yeah, but I try to be understanding because he's really busy and we live like quite far from each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I don't know if like this is related, but yeah,
So did you move away about 12 months ago to
no,
Kitchener?
no, he just lived there when we meet, and I
Oh, okay.
met him like 1 year ago, and yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that's well, long distance love is, especially when
Mm-hmm.
it's new love, it's really, yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah,
You,
maybe.
if you feel, it feels like you feel isolated in your relationship.
Sometimes I just feel the distance and wondering if like it will work, or well, not, like when you didn't got chance to see him, you will like think a lot of stuff like what does he doing, or um you think maybe he's dating another girl, or he's just
Mm,
busy, like kind of many like internal thoughts.
Yeah. So you find yourself ruminating about what is he doing? Where is our relationship going? Um, what like is he really in this relationship?
Yeah,
That's what's happening.
yeah, I try to trust him more,
Hmm.
and yeah, maybe kind of like a bit, um, yeah, bother me, like this rumination.
Okay. Okay.
Just try to talk myself out.
Hmm. How do you do that? Like, what are your
Well,
strategies?
I don't know. Sometimes I just like tell myself to, okay, don't think too much. You're just
Mm.
like making up things, and he's just working. And I try to like distract myself sometimes, like watching videos online, watching Netflix.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like the doubt about the relationship and his um how how much he's into this relationship is seems quite strong.
Yeah, that I think that's one of the stuff that bother me.
Hmm. Okay. And so you said you're not sure that the two are related, that you met your boyfriend and that your lack of motivation, because the two are um, happening at the same time, but they may be parallel. Do you, do you think there are other sources?
Yeah, I mean a lot happening. Like I moved here and I need to get my status,
Mm.
and yeah, just a lot of stuff need to settle down, and life here is not easy. Like I was a social worker in Hong Kong, but now I can like earn as much as I did in Hong Kong, and sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
just shall I can't go back to Hong Kong and like earn more money, but um yeah, so like kind of a lot of struggle, dilemma inside me.
Mm.
Yeah, and I just switched to another job like 3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think lots of stress for the transition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's from and from my own immigration experience, like it felt like I only really settled in the country 10 years after arriving.
Mhm.
And I mean, and I talk one of the official language is my native language, and and I'm white. So I had some privilege coming into here, and yet it was it took me a long time to feel like, oh, I've created my network and I found, or rather, I have found who I am in this culture. Does that
Mhm.
resonate?
Yeah, I mean, Canada is good, the environment is good, and there are lots of people come from Hong Kong too
Mm-hmm.
to settle down financially, career, and maybe build some relationship here, like kind
Mm-hmm.
of take some effort.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I mean, like Canada is great, like
Mm-hmm.
the nature and the people here is friendly, but I mean financially and
Mm-hmm.
also for my career and also
Mm-hmm.
relationship. Um, yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot to build, and that takes some effort.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and takes
Yes.
some of my energy.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Like
Yeah.
always have
I.
something to go around, need to be settled.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It takes a lot of energy. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I found too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that could also be like that you have to adapt so very much to so many new things, including a new relationship where it is long distance, and maybe it's the first time that you are having a long distance relationship, that it's making like it makes sense to me that you are lacking motivation. Well, what you are calling lacking motivation, which is just your body saying, we're tired. We're just
Mhm.
it's a lot that you're asking me, Hugh Shen. I like Hugh, sorry. It's a lot you're asking me. Please let me just be. Let me just be on the couch. How does
Yeah,
that
maybe.
feel when I say that?
Well, it makes me feel like it's normal, like a normal process to take some rest.
Yeah.
Maybe like easier. Yeah, because I've seldom feel like this before. I usually a like an achiever. I
Mm-hmm.
always like um on my way to do something because Hong Kong's life is busy and I'm used to it. Like it's hard for me to like sit here and just um do nothing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, when we're used to being on the go all the time, sometimes also sitting with just I'm tired and I need to do nothing feels like doing nothing. Like we don't, in our culture, resting is not seen as being productive, but
Mm-hmm.
we do need sleep. Like sleep, without sleep, we can't achieve anything. Resting is productive. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um,
That's yeah. It's weird because like cognitively it seems like it's a it's a like nature or normal for like human being, but
yeah.
uh yeah, never thought of that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, like so I'm just going back a second on my notes, and there were a few things that attracted my attention, because
Mm-hmm.
it seems like you're saying you're functioning well in terms of at work and for your so you said educational seven, so I guess you're a student on top
Well,
of
I'm trying. Actually, I will start my Master of Social Work in August and
mm-hmm,
like maybe September.
mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So I'm on my way to like to settle the application, to settle the new school year. Um, yeah, to
Okay,
get
so
ready for the school.
that's an extra thing that you have. Like, can you imagine you are adapting to a new country? Is I think, yeah, as I said, English is not your native language, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but were you speaking in English at work in when you were in Hong Kong?
Oh no. Maybe we write some emails or to document in English, but not
Yeah,
like speak. Usually speak
yeah.
in Cantonese.
Okay, so you're adapting to a new culture. You have to adapt to speaking a language that is not your native language at work. You are a student. Can you imagine already all the cognitive load on your
Mm.
brain? Like,
Yeah.
um, yeah, and then there's all the emotional stuff coming from well, why did this colleague react that way? Like, is it, or just the adapting, the watching how people, because it is a new country, it is a new work culture, and their relationship with people. And like you were saying, everything is busy in Hong Kong, and maybe you're finding it not busy enough in Markham, and you would like people to move, 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 and like, you're just constantly adapting, and it's
Mhm.
an overload, cognitive and emotional. That I don't want to make assumptions. Does that resonate?
Yeah, I believe so. Like, although I used to it, but like, it's a lot more than that I need to tackle in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I used to work and study too before, but yeah, not like things after things, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so packed up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'd like to explore this so much more, but I have to go through a bit more of my intake. So we've covered a bit living situation, your work situation. You told me you started a new job. Can you give me a brief history of
Yeah,
your work?
I'm a social worker, and now, before I work in a mental health community center,
Mm-hmm.
but now I switched to a job for a residential home for some teenagers
Mm-hmm.
who have like suffering from like household abuse, or they don't have like good relationship with their family. So
Mm-hmm.
I work there as a social worker,
Okay. Yeah. So
and I need
that.
to work, yeah, on shift because it is residential, but not overnight, just like
Mm-hmm.
morning or afternoon shift.
Okay. So like irregular work hours.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Another thing to adapt. Like our bodies are used to crave routine. We're like our
Mm-hmm.
bodies are built on the day and night, and like and regular
Mm-hmm.
routines, and that may have been something that you were used to in Hong Kong, but with
Mm-hmm.
all of the other things that you have right now, it adds to it may be adding to the load that you have. And in terms of substance use, I read what I was looking. The only thing that you were saying in the past year you've drank alcohol. Was that social? How?
Yeah, just socially, like when I
Okay.
meet with my friends, or like a Friday night, I like sometimes have dinner with my housemates and we'll drink a
Mm.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nothing like you haven't been completely drunk, or it's not a
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, it's
Oops.
not like a
I'm sorry.
constantly.
I thought I had, I don't know, someone must have opened the door. I thought I had locked the door. I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. Cute.
um, yeah, he's adorable.
Mm.
Sorry, I am very sorry for that. So you were
No
saying,
problem.
yeah, just a little bit like this, like socially, but no, not overboard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And then just in terms of one thing that really caught my attention was the family history that you shared
Mm-hmm.
of serious mental illness in your
Mm-hmm.
family, and also as a result having to live with your aunt and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so because of that, and because also you said something about like in the intake about thinking about death from time to time, I'm gonna do a suicide assessment. I have to do that just to look at the um, well, for me to get a baseline, because this is really important
Mm-hmm.
that you are not thinking of hurting yourself. So you okay if I just ask you a few questions on this topic?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So have you wished you were dead or wished you could go to sleep and not wake up in
Well,
the
I
past month?
mean,
In the
past
past
month.
month.
I mean, when my mood is low, I will have
Mm-hmm.
that thought, but not like I want to take action or I have any plans. I just feel like, oh, it's tired and I'm tired and yeah, it's good that I can like lie down and don't wake up anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Whew, like it's hard when it's so overwhelming that you just want to sleep and like
Sometimes, yeah, I mean,
sleep it
it's
away.
tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, question, have you actually had any thoughts about killing yourself?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, have you done anything, started to do anything, or prepared to do anything to end your life
No.
in your lifetime?
No.
No. And in so not in the past 3 months either.
No.
No. Do you do you take any medication?
No.
Okay. Um, okay. I'm not gonna go into your family history right now because it's a big thing and it's I would probably qualify this as some traumatic events in your childhood and
Mm-hmm.
recently too when your aunt unalived herself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's not we're not gonna talk about this now, but it's important and it may be at play also about how you're feeling right now. And because also
Mm-hmm.
you have that history in your life, can you I'm just sorry, I'm just going to finish my sentence. Because you have that history in your life, we have to be careful. We have to I'm going to have, if we keep working together, I'm going to have to assess um, a few times, like on a regular basis, just to ensure that we're still on the safe side of things. Because you sometimes you don't know, it can happen impulsively,
Mm-hmm.
quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, um, can you just share your mother? You were saying that you lived, and tell me if you don't want to talk about it at all. Um, what did she have a diagnosis?
Really, actually, I don't know in
Okay,
detail, but I just know that like at the time I was born, she is like border being like mentally unwell,
okay.
and my aunt just like took me over and took care of me, but my sister and brother still stay with my mom because like they're not a newborn and they can like take care of
Mm-hmm.
themselves more. Yeah, occasionally I got chance to meet with them, but I'm not close to them. My sister treat me quite well, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Okay.
won't say we are close.
Okay. So you had, so I assume from what you're saying, they were an older sister and brother.
Yeah,
They were older than you. Okay.
yeah.
And like much older, like over.
One is like 3 years older than me, and my brother is 5 years older than me.
So not that much. Okay. Well, I don't know, actually. I'm saying this, but
Mm,
okay. Okay. Um, so I guess one of my last question would be, what also attracted my attention is that you put a 5 on a scale of 0 to 10 on the on feeling that your life has meaning and that you're satisfied with your life. So in ACT, in the theoretical modality that I practice, what we're looking for is understanding a person's values and like deep, profound beliefs and the qualities in themselves that they want to cultivate so that they can lead a meaningful life, so that they can commit to actions that will lead them to commit a meaningful life. Do you know, what would you be able now to name your deep values or the life that you want to live or where you would like to go?
I mean, I was quite satisfied with my like job nature, being a social worker, like to help other people. Yeah, I would say that is one of the meaning of my life. And of course, I want to enjoy like I like the nature and I want to enjoy the nature too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe having some loved one to live with and maybe having a family.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I forgot. I've been wanting to ask, and then I kept forgetting. What made you? Did you make the decision to come to Canada?
Oh, because at that time there is a pathway called Hong Kong pathway. So
Mm-hmm.
it's easier for me to like immigrant to Canada. And at that time I broke up with my ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
So and I'm never close with my family. And so I decided to like maybe I can move to a new place and start some new life
Mm-hmm.
and yeah,
Yeah.
so I come and have a try.
Yeah. Okay. So something to try and something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why not? Why not?
Yeah,
I
nothing
guess
to
that's more or
lose.
less, yeah, that's more or
Yeah.
less that, well, no, but for immigrants who choose to immigrate, it is pretty common thing to say, I
Mhm.
think. Okay. Well, in terms of what you shared about your life, I mean, helping other people, enjoying nature, building a family, a community, loved ones. These are all beautiful, very human desires. And I feel that the way ACT, um, the theoretical model, tries to help people is to help them. So you know how you were talking about your rumination and all the thoughts that you were having. Um, in ACT, we say that people are fused to their thoughts. They are so, and they don't see that their thoughts are a mental event that is on the side that they don't necessarily have to believe, for instance. And so one of the things that we do is like looking for your deep beliefs and values and also trying to work on diffusing. It's called within that theory, diffusing thoughts. Um, and it feels like it could be effective. It has been. There's a lot of evidence behind the theory. How does that land with you?
Yeah, I feel like I do want some new input to my life
Mm-hmm.
and maybe get like a new perspective, new set of thinking. That might be good.
Okay. Okay. So I'd like to know what you would say you're looking for in working with me.
Well, I
What?
mean, looking for someone to maybe provide some perspective that I never thought of.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that might help because sometimes I just talk myself out and I don't know if it helps. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, maybe having someone to talk with me would be better than I talk myself out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So having someone else to like kind of discuss and unpack
Mhm.
what's
Yeah.
happening and okay. And how would you know that what we're doing is working?
Maybe mine would get better, having some motivation to cook.
What do you like to cook?
Oh, all kinds like Chinese food or like some pasta. I try all kinds.
Hmm.
You know,
I cook
you
a
you can go on YouTube and yeah, you can learn anything.
mm, mm. Being from France, I cook a lot too, but
Mm-hmm.
very traditional French. And then we became vegan in 2018. So I had to relearn a lot of my cooking skills. But uh, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you decide to work with me, oh my God, I would love to learn some some recipes from you because I love cooking too. And I'm
Mhm.
really bad at stir fries. I really want to to
Yeah.
learn how to make a good stir fry. Anyway, that's very much down the line.
Okay.
Um, okay, so and one last question would be, what would there be any obstacles for you to attend, or what can you identify to you having a hard time being attending therapy sessions?
Um, it's just like difficult to make time for it
Mm-hmm.
because I work shift now,
Yeah.
so
Mm-hmm.
maybe some days I have time in the morning and some days it's in the afternoon. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that might be the challenges.
Okay. Okay. So that, yeah, we can work around that. I have a pretty flexible schedule. Okay. So based on all of that, I think I have between your questionnaire, and thank you again very much for filling it out, and all that you've shared with me, we have a good beginning to try and understand what your issues are and like formulate together. Like I will consult with you on how we can move forward. Um, but I'm interested in knowing too if you're interested in moving forward with me. If you feel that I'm a good fit as a therapist for you.
Yeah, sure. I feel like you're easy to talk to and yeah, maybe you can provide me some new perspective with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. Feel free to book your next appointment on my website,
Okay.
and I'll see you next time.
Thank you. See you.
Thank you. Okay, so we
Yeah.
clap at 15:11, 51.11. Thank you so much. You.
No worries. How are you
Uh,
feeling to do it in the evening? I know you do better in the morning.
oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I took a little Coke in the morning. Wait, I'm
Mm,
gonna stop the recording now. Can I
okay.
stop it? How do I stop it? Oh, here. Stop
Yeah.
recording. Yeah, that way we can